Something happened today in the anti-Scientology community. A surprise to no one. Aaron Smith-Levin, who was, I guess, dating Jenna Miscavige, had been cheating on her, which, like, whatever. I didn't predict that, but, like, that's not the story here. I don't care about that. We're not watching Jenna's video. I'm not interested in watching someone, like, she has every right to go on YouTube and talk about what happened to her, but I'm not interested in watching it. I always like watching, like, the knock-on effects when something like this happens. And that used to mean, oh no, Nora, but we yeeted her. Oh no, Nora, we put her on the Austin Bennett list because she crazy. And I don't usually like talking. We're trying our best not to call people crazy, but to only call behaviors crazy. So I'll change what I said. I meant to say her behavior was fucking crazy all the time. But don't worry, we have this, what did I call her one night when I was drunk? I called her like coffee cunts and crafts or some shit. Her Colts cunts, I forget what I called her. Something. Yeah, I have Nora here.
You're welcome, Dave.
Anyway, this was supposed to be her New Year's Day message. Happy New Year to everybody, by the way. This was supposed to be, I guess, be her New Year's message, but it's not really about that.
Oh, from the dung heap, everybody.
Doggos.
These are my friends. A lot of my friends. There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
What the fuck? No, Leah Remini, she's going about the business of shutting the fuck up. Good for her. Like, she's rich. What does she want to do? She doesn't want anything to do with any of this crap. And that's all that's going on in anti-Scientology is this garbage. So.
Hello. SPTV.
This music slaps. This is like the We Stand Tall of the SPTV community. That's if you go to somebody's house and they pour you coffee and everything is it just looks like that, just leave.
Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hi. So, hello.
Hi.
I planned on going live today and talk about exactly what's in the title, A New Year. I'm not doing.
But you can't help yourself.
I'm
just
not,
like me.
My thumbnail is pretty generic, and so is the title. But I won't, just bury the lead as far as what the elephant in the room we'll talk about, and I don't mean me. Yeah. It's been a rough night. I won't lie to you guys. And
her lawsuits, like nobody liked it when I told them this, but I was like, her lawsuits weren't going to go anywhere because of free speech laws. They have every right to talk shit on her. The only thing that she had in that was that the tortious interference claim was that she had claimed that they had tried to keep her from getting acting gigs by like telling lies about her. That was the only part of that seemed like there might be something to it, but I don't think there's anything to that either. And I only know this because I don't know, did this wild thing and asked a lawyer. And then she was like, this isn't the kind of lawyering I do, but I can email these questions to a friend of mine who does this kind of civil law. And then she got back to me and she's like, yeah, this doesn't look like it's anything. This is going to get tossed out. And people didn't like it when I told them that. They got mad at me. Everybody be getting mad at me all the time.
I was going to come out and then I wasn't. I don't want to lie to you, and I'm not going to.
Is she going to cry? Like, she's already crying. Like, this is such bullshit, dude. She doesn't give a fuck about like Jenna Miscavige or Aaron Smith-Levin. She doesn't give a fuck about these people.
It's been rough. And
why has it been rough? Nothing happened to you.
Trolls and haters have come at me, full scale. I've also had some conversations.
Man, this is so fucking Madison Star Moon. Trolls. Does she mean people have criticized her again? Oh man, don't buy the ticket if you don't want the ride. Like, you don't want people fucking talking shit on you for saying and doing dumb shit on your YouTube channel. You got two choices. One, don't say and do dumb shit on your YouTube channel. Or two, just shut your YouTube channel down.
With friends of mine that I respect. And I'm I had to just put all of it aside, all of the noise.
No, people cheat on, like, it's a fact of life. But people, I've actually never cheated on anybody, but I just never got in a monogamous relationship that I didn't really want to be in. And as soon as I wanted out, I got out. So, like, I just never cheated on anybody. But I've had people cheat on me. One of them I forgave. Fuck it. What else are you going to do?
Decide what I think. And
it's like normal behavior. People don't want to talk about it, but it's fucking normal behavior.
Where I quote stand. Everybody wants to know where I stand.
Well, I'd let you
share my heart. And I don't want to go into a big, long explanation. I'm not bashing anyone, but I am going to be honest. And I am here to talk to.
Oh, me too. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I should have drank half a handle of vodka before we watch this.
The people that are invested in this community. I'm not here to address
the people that are invested in this community at this point are idiots. I'm sorry. The only way to have any interest in this community is from like a cultural anthropology standpoint at this point. This is like a fucking, yeah, this is like a dig to look through that. This is not, what?
And the haters. I'm here to address the sincere people that may be a little confused and upset right now. And I understand because I'm right there with you.
Why are you upset that one essentially celebrity cheated on another essentially celebrity? Why would you be upset about this? These people are anti-Scientology celebrity, not her. But Aaron Smith-Levin and Jenna Miscavige, they're anti-Scientology celebrities. So they fucking got in a relationship and one of them cheated on the other one. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna have some vodka tonic later.
Okay.
Ooh, we got that Topo Chico tonic. That shit's hella good. I forgot how much I like that. Yeah, Aaron, it wasn't very nice, but he did nothing new.
We had no internet all day. It was like wee hours of the morning. Yesterday morning it went out and I woke up at like 7 and there was no internet. And I didn't realize how dependent I am on the internet, but we made it through the day.
So if I wake up and there's no internet, I just hotspot my phone. I have to pay like $11 for data or something.
We did all of our decorations, put them all away.
I know there's cheap unlimited plans, but I like
everything, labeled everything, pared it down. So next year will be good.
Support like open source projects. And so I'm happy to pay a little more for my phone bill.
Yeah, it was really quiet around here. And then later on, my daughter said that the restaurant that she works at, that my boys live over, I've talked about that before, was actually open on New Year's night. So she said, "Oh, come on down," because we didn't have any internet, and I didn't really feel like cooking. I always felt like it was almost.
Wait,
like
we didn't have any internet, and I didn't feel.
We had power, we had everything, but
I'd be more inclined to cook. Like I've been like, I mean to make this thing. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's really good. My internet's down. Maybe I'll make this thing right now.
And phone, like we don't have any cell service. That sucks.
Oh wait, you had no cell service?
I ended up going down there and had a nice dinner, listened to some music, and on my way home, my phone kind of dinged, and I have my notifications on for Jenna's channel. I watched her video, and I was in shock and speechless, upset.
Why? Because the thing that everybody fucking said was probably going to happen happened.
I quite processed everything, but I did talk to Aaron at length last night. And
why?
Yeah, I told him how I feel. I told him how I felt, this morning.
I was like, oh shit, really? I was like, I thought this happened already. Wait a minute.
He didn't deny any of it, and I not going to go into detail.
Like, get the fuck out of here! You don't even know these people.
Aside from that, I'll just say that if this was my son, well, he's not that much younger than me, but what would I say? I would say I'm shocked. You done messed up. I'm disappointed. And if it was I'll be honest, guys, if it was my son, I would say I strongly urge you to talk to someone, to go get counseling and therapy.
Just because you cheated on somebody? Does she mean like the whole pattern of behavior, or just that like he cheated on somebody? Because sometimes people just fucking cheat on people. It's like more likely to happen than not in a long in a relationship that's like a long-term relationship. More likely to happen than not. Or is she talking about Aaron's whole pattern of behavior? Because I'm not sure that there's anybody qualified to deal with that shit. Oh yeah, welcome to the channel. This is at the bottom of a particular rabbit hole, so if you don't know what's going on yet, just fucking hang out. We'll watch some crazy satanic panic videos after this.
Pushing that on anyone. Not saying it in a mean way or vindictive. I personally...
Oh, that's from the PTS Discord. Well, then you know exactly what's happening.
Benefited from talking to somebody, from having therapy and counseling. And my marriage was, I believe, was saved.
Well, there's so much actually going on here that nobody knows exactly what's happening.
Communication and going. No, I don't think every marriage is savable. I don't think every relationship is meant to be. Absolutely not. You know,
fucking this fantastic relationship.
I believe there's times
sometimes shit doesn't go right.
We'll flip the switch, sides here. If Jenna was my daughter,
you don't like. Yeah, I don't think he has. So like it's weird, right? Because you can like. There are men out there who cheat on women and are like what we would call a womanizer, but then have like close as fuck homies that are women that they treat really well or are, very good to the women that at work that they work with or, so it's like, I don't think it's that simple. I think it's like a certain kind of disrespect. But then again, like fucking everybody cheats. I'm sorry. People don't want to talk about it. Everybody cheats. I'm afraid to ask my parents if either of them cheated on each other because odds are at least one of them did. And I don't want to know that.
One. So, but that's just me. And that's if these were my close relationships. I have said, and I just want to say this.
I'm not going to ask. It's none of my fucking business anyway.
That I support Jenna. I don't know her very well, but as a woman,
I don't care. Nobody gives. Do you think this Jenna person is like, oh fuck, this crazy this woman with a crazy YouTube channel supports me?
I feel her pain, and it's not okay. I don't condone that. I don't condone it. So
okay, well that's fine.
I just want her to know that. I don't know how to get.
It's not for you to condone or not condone.
I just want to send her a hug. And
if for any reason this Jenna Miscavige lady or any of these people, any person that's a former Scientologist that I don't already know or familiar with reaches out to me, I'd just be like, listen, you need to stay away from me. You need to stay away from my channel. You need to stay away from the other anti-Scientology people, the PTS Discord people, the SPTV. You need to just get away from all these people. I don't know, take up fucking golf or something. Oh, thank you to an anonymous gifter for gifting out a Methe or Ari Methe.
She's hurting right now. So I know
she's gonna cry.
Is
this is so hard for her.
Unified in
this thing that has literally nothing to do with her.
I can't imagine
so
anybody
difficult.
who wouldn't feel that way, I've gotten nonstop messages since this happened, and
why?
Comments from trolls on some of my.
I found out about it when I was like looking through YouTube for stuff to do for like the Normal Cult show. It came up in my the YouTube that we use for research because that's the most cooked YouTube algorithm in the world. And then I went into the first I went into the other Discord. I think some of you were in it. And I went into the PTS Discord. And then I looked around and I was like, and I saw the review of this video and I'm like, that's the one we're watching.
My videos, like almost like threats, like you better watch out, you better choose your words, you better.
Oh, you win tons of shit around here. You win a t-shirt tonight. You win a mug. You win a fucking tinfoil hat around here. Anything could happen. You win all kind of shit around here.
You're going to lose your integrity. You're going to lose this. You're going to lose that. And again, I'm not here to talk to the trolls. I'm here to just share, my heart, how I feel.
I don't want to talk to this lady.
I have been very strong.
Actually, I don't want to talk to this lady. This lady need to talk to the media wench's mother.
For just not talking about people's personal life.
Terry,
I'm still for
I wonder if
that.
Terry's busy.
But there's
Could
times
Terry
when
fix? Terry could help this
things
woman.
do become public, and what kind of person would I be if I just come out here and pretended nothing happened? You know, I just can't do that. I am not the judge.
You don't.
I'm not.
You're not pretending something didn't happen. There's not like the two choices about this. If you're in this community, the two choices are not fucking obsess over it and start crying on stream about it or pretend it didn't happen. You could say, hey, I had this whole show planned today. I know that there was some conflict in the community and maybe I'll talk about it in the next video. Boom, move on to the thing you were going to talk about. I do that all the time. Like on Sunday, we do a news show. If news breaks on Sunday about anything, I, at the beginning of the show say, I know this happened. It just happened today. I don't want to give you bad information about it. So maybe we'll talk about it next week. Boom, you're done. It's so easy. What up, Joe Yora?
I'm not judging anyone for their sex life. I'm not.
It's fine, Joey. Don't worry about it.
And honestly, I'm pissed off because, you know, I could not come out here and do what I usually do today.
You're doing what you usually do right now. This is what you usually do. What the fuck are you talking about? Is anybody who's been on this journey with us, anybody being like, yeah, this isn't really this behavior. I didn't expect this coffee crafts and cunts channel or whatever to be. I didn't expect this person to be behaving that. Yes, of course you did. This is just how she do.
Well, I guess this is what I usually do.
Yeah.
Because
yes. Okay, good for you.
This is what I usually do is I talk about things, you know. I am planning on distancing myself to a degree as far as my involvement in all these interpersonal things. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And unfortunately, I found myself, you know, in that position. I care about everyone involved.
Using a passive voice to describe a problem that not only have you been intimately involved in the observing of, but I think also intimately involved in the creation of all this interpersonal bullshit between these people who are supposed to be an activist community, but it's all about who's talking to who and who doesn't like who and who's mad at who and who's fucking who and who's Aaron fucking and who's Aaron cheating on this person with and who did Aaron throw a box at. Oh, wait a minute. That last one's my channel.
About Aaron, he's been a good friend to me. I like him. I care about him, but he knows I can't condone what he did. I don't condone what he did. I see a lot of people saying it's none of our business, and I went, but no,
it's not our bit. But these people, their relationship was this big public celebrity anti-Scientology relationship of some kind. It was like, oh, just a lot of blurry lines, and I'm aware of the blurriness of the lines. I talk about the blurriness of the lines here. These people, and it's like, what are you talking about, blurry line?
Would agree. I really did feel that way up until this morning. But guys, I was up all night with my phone blowing up, and I know I should have shut it off, but I don't, because if my kids have an emergency.
No, it's a shame your internet went back on.
I have it on. I think it's kind of reached a little bit beyond that, but I don't care about the details. I don't want to get into anyone's sex life. I don't care about all that. I just care about, like Duncan, my husband said this morning, you know, there's downwind blast, you know, you got like a nuclear blast, right? And then there's downwind, and I'm down.
She means downstream. Ma'am, you are directly downstream from this, and you're like a tributary to this. Like,
you know I don't have to talk about this, but at the same time, if I came out here and just pretended it didn't matter or it didn't happen, I want to be being true to who I am. you know.
But what if you had a show that you were going to do today? You had a show planned. You were going to say Happy New Year and talk about the things that you think is supposed to come or happen in the fucking new year or whatever the fuck. And then, like, you wouldn't have been being dishonest. You'd have just been doing your show.
And my husband did this morning, and I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not judging anybody involved. I'm just saying, hey,
I'm judging everyone constantly.
How I feel. I don't hate or dislike anyone. I do care.
Downwind does work pretty good, actually. Like the fucking whale.
And yeah, I just want to move on. And there's a cause here, guys.
Move on from what?
A cause that we're focused on. We're supposed to be focused on.
No, you're not.
And I said to Aaron last night,
I'm more focused on the fucking misdeeds of the cult of Scientology than any of these fucking freaks are, and I don't even talk about it anymore.
I didn't come here for this. Like, I didn't come here to poke my nose into people's business. It's not like...
Yes, that's exactly what you came here to do. That's what you're doing. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. But like,
it wasn't about...
Like, what the fuck, dude? It's totally fun. But also, like, there's... Like, if I'm going to be talking about online influence and somewhat cultic behavior in online creator spaces, I got to observe some of it. So here we are.
Oh, who was sleeping with who was mad at who was friendly.
Oh, I bet if I got her on the phone, I bet I could get her to spill some tea.
Don't care about any of that. I don't care about any of that, but I do care when people are hurt, you know, and this unfortunately has gone beyond there has been people hurt in the past, but I think this is gotten very big.
Now someone got hurt in the present, so it's better. What the fuck? Thank you, Adriana. So people got hurt in the past, but now it happened in the present. You stupid motherfucker. That's because she thought she has some sort of non-reciprocal friendship with Jenna Miscavige. I think that's why she doesn't like this.
I just wanted to just say that I want to move on.
Lady, you could be like, hey, don't date Aaron. There, you're done.
Focus on the cause, but at the same time, relationships do matter to me. And
your relationship should matter to you, and maybe like your kids, or like I'd be, even though I'm very much an adult now, I'd be pretty upset if I found out maybe my parents were splitting up for some reason. That'd be weird, right? Or my sister and my brother-in-law were splitting up. But two celebrity activists, nah, I wouldn't care. I'd cover it though. Let me tell you. RFK's Berkworms. What's up, Burke?
I'll just read to you what I read, and you can decide.
It would be borderline restraining order worthy if Aaron hadn't cultivated it. Aaron can spot somebody like this, and he can spot somebody. I can spot somebody like this. I'm like, this is a very needy person who wants you to tell them your secrets. I figure that out about this person pretty quick.
I'm only thinking about myself and my own integrity. And when I read this, I was like, okay, I'm going to go live and do my best. I always butcher the English language. I always, say, and but
those things are fine.
Linda said, I don't respect what Aaron did. I do respect his anti-Scientology.
What anti-Scientology work?
I do too. And okay, before I read
heck, all the things, some
I
shit happened again today, and so this lady's gossiping about it, saying, "Remember that on In Living Color?" But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. Anybody remember that? This lady's like that lady, but way more basic.
I scribbled a couple things down. Does that, your opinion about his personal life, does that affect how you think about his work?
But it's not about his work.
That's up to you.
It's
That's totally
he's
up to you. If
he's
that's
a
important to
fucking
you.
no. He's not doing any work.
To me, it really doesn't affect how I feel about his work. And as far as us being friends, that's between us.
Well, not. I mean, yes, but we're watching this person tell you how she doesn't want to be here talking about it. But then she's here talking about it because she has to talk about it because she wants to be honest with you. It's fucking, come on, dude. I can't believe that the people in her audience buy this bullshit from her. This is so transparent to me. This is totally that friend who, if you have a bad breakup or whatever, they're like, oh, sweetie, I'm here for you. And then they turn around and tell everything you said to the person you're having the bad breakup with. That's who she is. She probably means well.
There comes a time when, you don't agree
it's
with
more
what
of
somebody's doing.
look at her YouTube channel versus mine. Look at how active her chat is versus mine. If I have an audience.
But I'm not going
She
to
certainly
throw him
does.
away as a person. Right. Sure.
Yeah, but like the people, who the fuck's here? A bunch of fucking like Gen X women who want attention from me and just don't get it.
Person can support Jenna without throwing Aaron out like trash.
I'm a much better thirst trap.
Video.
Much more wholesome.
Sure, she doesn't run back to him. I had something similar happen.
Would go on the Rick Wiles show, but
me, and that's a good point. I've had so many people, friends of mine even, that have said, "Oh my God, I was cheated on. And it was so hurtful and so awful." And it is a personal thing. We are talking about it, which is awkward, and you can tell I'm not comfortable. But I can't just ignore that this has happened this time,
all right.
It feels different. It feels different.
Trap.
And not any bigger, because I don't negate anyone's pain, but this one is really undeniable. And my heart goes out to Jenna. It does. So I want to read this.
We're going to go around and around and around in circles here, aren't we?
Reflection today. So my hubby put this on Facebook. Definition for integrity. Word of the day, integrity. One, the quality of being honest and showing a consistent,
inspirational shit that I saw on my fucking
to strong
Facebook
moral
group.
and ethical principles and values.
I bet she's in hella weird wellness Facebook groups.
As the honesty and truthfulness or earnestness of one's actions. Integrity can stand in opposition to hypocrisy. It regards internal consistency as a virtue, and suggests
is this word clearing?
Apparently conflicting values should account for the discrepancy or alter those values. 2, the state of being whole and undivided, upholding territorial integrity and national sovereignty, thus compartmentalizing and separating one's personal life from their professional or public life.
Being word cleared.
The spirit and meaning of integrity consistently across the board and is a component of integrity. And you
yeah,
with
Kiko,
this. I didn't really think of it as this way, but I guess in my own life, I'm not going to accuse or judge anyone else, but I want to have integrity and
fucking keep working on it.
Hypocritical, and I believe
anything's possible, honesty. Marilyn.
And I think, and I'm going to say this, and I hope Aaron doesn't hate me for this, but
don't Nora and Marilyn not like each other now?
I do believe that he's been honest with me. Like I've never caught him in a lie.
Excuse you?
At me doesn't mean he hasn't screamed at anyone. I don't say Jenna is a liar at all. Like, I believe everything she said, and Aaron hasn't refuted any of it. So take it for what it's worth. As far as the personal life, going into the public life, I think somebody can have professional integrity to a degree and have some personal issues that they're wrestling with, or that they don't think is immoral. That's not my position to judge. But at the same time, I think at some point, it does cloud things, you know.
Yeah, because
because
their people's character does matter.
All you have to do is look at
if you're like trusting somebody to give you reliable information and they're like burning down their personal life,
you know,
you might want to consider that.
It did become an issue. Did I think that they should have been raked over the coals? Well, JFK wasn't. Fortunately, he passed away. We know that. But yeah, he had a dark past. Does it affect their performance? At one point, I think it does.
Now, Aaron, is JFK.
Do I judge them over it? No, because if it's two consenting adults, I don't.
JFK was a monster,
but
by the way.
At the same time, if I'm being harassed because of my friendship with Aaron, listen, and again, I hope he doesn't get mad, but he said, Marilyn, he said, I understand. Because I
learned this waterworks shit from Aaron.
I told him I was pissed and upset. And he said, You've been an amazing friend to me. And he said, do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. Everybody will be okay.
So I'm doing what I feel like I.
What is it? Is there a specific word for crying while you're throwing up? Because that's what I'm probably going to do right now.
I just want Jenna to know that I care. I am not condoning this. And I respect everyone's right to weigh what's happened and just, make up their own mind. I do want to save my friendship with Aaron. But
who cares?
He's been honest with me.
You can be friends with somebody that cheated on their girlfriend, dude. It's totally fine. You can be friends with somebody that cheated on their girlfriend, even if you have a crush on their girlfriend or what the fuck ever is going on here. You can be friends with people who do all kind of things, lady.
Understand why people are pissed. I understand why people would even come after me.
Was anybody here pissed when they found out Aaron Smith-Levin was cheating on Jenna Miscavige? It's not nice, but was anybody pissed? No, yeah, nobody here. No. We're like, oh, you don't say. Right, maybe Tommy Davis. Maybe Tommy Davis is mad.
Right here, right now. I'm angry. Real angry.
Do I think it's fair? Not really. Not really. Because I didn't know about any of this. I didn't know. If I knew about it was like, yeah, go Aaron, go ahead and hurt Jenna.
Wait, what? I didn't know this, but like everybody was saying, this was like the least surprising fucking bombshell of 2025. Oh, wait.
Then yeah, I would be rotten. I would be a horrible person. I would be at fault, but I'm not. I haven't done it. Do I want to just throw him away like trash? No.
But you don't have to do that. It doesn't have any bearing on whether or not Aaron's trash. I think Aaron's trash. His behavior has been so poor. Since 2021, the dude's been his behavior has just been really bad. Like, he hasn't done anything good and he's done a bunch of dumb shit.
Reason why Jenna loved him. It's not a black or white situation. He did wrong. It's horrible. And if everybody wants to just unsubscribe from him, that's your right. That's your right. But to bully people and expect, me to just come out and say, I hate him. He's, calling people. I don't call people pieces of shit. I don't. Anybody. I've never even called
Lady, you're a piece of shit.
DDT a piece of shit. He's human. He's a person. And bringing his kids into it, I don't think is fair. I wouldn't have done that. But
wait, why not?
Again, I don't condone it. I don't. And I don't know.
I didn't even watch the fucking. I'm never gonna watch that fucking video. Don't. I don't give a fuck. This is the part I care about.
I think that's up to everyone. So I can't force anyone to do anything. I see a lot of people saying, oh, you should go to counseling. In my opinion, yeah, but that's not my decision to make. Again, if I was,
man, I don't want to turn some poor poor therapist into an alcoholic. So maybe, I don't know, maybe spare these people from and don't send Aaron to therapy.
Friend, and I didn't really know Aaron, I would say, oh, stay away from him, you know. But I've gotten to know him.
Whoa.
He's 100% bad. I don't. So
maybe them kids are going to be all right.
The trolls are going to take little sound bites and saying, I don't think he's a bad person, and just...
Oh, this troll is not taking little sound bites, lady. This troll, even if it spills over into where our other content is supposed to be, this troll is watching your whole video. And that's why my name stays out of all your mouths, is because you can't say any of the shit that you say about the fucking people that you decide are the ones that are criticizing you. Because none of the shit that you say about the trolls applies to me. Except that I'm a troll. But I just own that.
You know, run with it. I don't look on Reddit. I don't give a shit. What I give a shit about is all of you.
I don't look on Reddit. I don't like Reddit, but I look on Reddit.
Incognito.
That actually care about this community. And
but also she's telling people, and by saying she's not looking at Reddit, she's not telling people, but she's nudging people not to go over there and take a look, right?
Telling you how to think, because that would be culty, right? If I said, you know, oh, everybody should unsubscribe to Aaron, or if I said everybody should be friends with Aaron, everybody should overlook this. No, I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying you guys decide for yourselves. As far as I'm concerned, I want to be consistent, and to just ignore this.
Well, lady, you're nothing if not consistent.
Anybody else, and I'm not going to ignore it now. So I just want to tell you guys, I'm still here. I have been thinking about what to do with my channel. I've had a lot of people say that they like these informal talks where I take a topic and talk about it and give you guys input and you give me input and we talk about things. That seems to be the format that many of you like the most, you know? So
like free associating?
I'm not going to stop doing that, but I am doing research into other cults, and I will do that as well.
When do you
pick up doing some
does anybody
interviews?
Does she do any of that?
And so I was planning on coming on here to talk about all that, but of course, things happen, and we've always talked about it. We've always held space, and I appreciate that you're all here. And
I don't like Ethan that much, but if anybody, listen, Ethan has had very, very, very bad takes on Gaza. Like not just like your standard like pro-Israel take, but like really bad takes. But he would be the one that Aaron would be like, oh, I'm going to go on this guy's show. He'd be the one to ambush Aaron. He'd be the one. He'd be the one that would do it.
If you could put some heart.
Oh yeah, we watched that. Remember, we clicked through. I was fucking again. I was like, uh-oh. I was like, you done fucked up, Aaron. Again, we don't love Steve Destiny, but he would be the one to look Aaron Smith-Levin up and find all this shit and start asking him about it.
I'd appreciate that. I don't know if she'll ever see this, but I do care that she's in pain. I do care that she's hurting, and no one's perfect. Thank you, guys.
Are we taking a break or? My lord, thank you for resubscribing. Thank Jeff for the money he's giving you. All right, thank you.
I'm going to scroll up and take a few of your questions and comments. I don't want to belabor this long.
I don't want to belabor this long. There's another almost an hour of this video.
Watching your boys band. Yeah, that was between Christmas and New Year's, I think. We can do it together. I'm so freaking proud of you. Thank you, Timber June. Appreciate you. And just scrolling down. Everybody.
She should be drinking out of she should drink like 8 cups of coffee while she does.
Thank you to all the
It'd be a lot
mods.
more
Oh my
fun.
God, you're working so hard. Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to read all the comments, but I will sift through some. Thank you, Kristen. And thank you so much for the yarn too. You're too kind. Thank you. And thank you for being a member. Thank you to all the members that are here. Appreciate you as well.
Buy the one that says that it's for gaming and
private life
twice as much as the other one.
Feelings aren't facts and emotions cloud judgment. We aren't here to.
Ooh, Staples is cool, or Office Depot. They're gonna Office Max or whatever. They're gonna have it. Office Max is gonna have good ones cheap. I got this chair at Office Max. It's like fucking $400 on Amazon. I got it for $160 at Office Max. Go to Office Max.
But people have a right to say whatever they want in their channel, and I understand why. I
mean, I don't really have a whole lot to say about this, and people are giving me money. What the fuck?
And I don't judge her for that either. So
don't knock the hustle.
It's hard to say at this point, like, oh, none of my business, when it isn't. Like, I'm not judging what actually happened. I'm just processing the
somebody bought
downwind backlash of it all.
Oh, see, I told you you could win. You can win all kind of things here. Exclamation point enter in the chat gives you this mug. Oh my God, it's the cutest mug too. Just click on the link. It's the pss, pss, tell your kitty I said pss, 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 mug. Exclamation point enter, no cost to you. Lulu Brew took care of the purchase of the item, the shipping, any taxes, and any like import fees. So no cost to you. It just gets delivered to your door, hopefully within a week. It's a little slower over the holidays, but not too much. Yeah, that's a fucking cute design. I should be maybe front paging that on my shop more. Oh yeah, and the stuff's like high quality too. Shout out to Fourth Wall. Fucking killing the game and changing the game.
Where I am addressing, I'm not here to judge anyone. Although I did think that was not good.
Well, thank you.
That she's hurt, and my heart goes out to her for that. Yeah, but I'm not getting in anyone's.
It's not the fault of the creators, but a lot of the merch companies that people use, the merch is not that great. We were so annoyed with all the merch creators that when Fourth Wall hit us up, I almost didn't take their Zoom call. I was like, oh, a merch provider wants to help me make money. You don't say. And then they were totally nice. And I was like, oh, we don't do really well on merch. And they're like, well, maybe does the merch suck? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yes, it kind of does. And they're like, well, we're trying to not have that be the case. So
fourth personal business. James Still, it was so raw, real, and sad. I agree. Yeah.
Make sure to enter to win. Bang, exclamation point enter in the chat. You probably only got 30 seconds left.
The notion of deciding which side you were on. So many were bashing Nat and her live because she stayed neutral. Right? She's friends with both of them. And I totally respect her position on that. I do. And hey, I haven't had the privilege of getting to know Jenna. I'm good friends with Aaron. Good friends is that we talk several times a week. He knows that I care about him.
Call later and go, what are you thinking about?
But I'm going to be honest too. And he knows that too. And he was understanding. He said, I understand. Say what you need to say.
Yeah, do not put the pint glass in the fucking dishwasher though.
I just got to be true to myself too, because I wish it didn't affect any of us, but it unfortunately does. It was heartbreaking. Hey, call in. Glad you're here. Yeah. And I can't imagine it getting much worse.
You won the tell your kitty I said smug. I don't know if you've won anything here yet, just click the redeem link. And if you have any problem checking out or whatever, hit me up on Discord, but you won't. It's easy.
This is something
Give me
that
your
a lot of people are
address.
saying they saw coming. Not most relationships, let's face it, at least half relationships don't last. You know, we don't.
No. Half of marriages don't last. That's That's
so,
like most, really, not half. Most.
Yeah, there's sometimes things come to an end and it's messy and ugly, and sometimes people are unfortunately, affected by it. But I think this community can survive anything. I really do. And even if we're in different quote camps or tribes or whatever, we all hate Scientology, we all hate cults, and we all
but like everybody hates Scientology and cults. Big fucking deal.
Want to see that go down. And I think to a degree, we do have a mutual respect. I know we do. The creator.
Ooh, somebody purchased a Live Laugh Lucifer membership, annual Live Laugh Lucifer membership. That's the highest fucking membership. Oh, you just bought a year of Live Laugh Lucifer. That's good. You get 20% off anything in the shop. It doesn't apply to gifts yet, but I'm bothering Fourth Wall about that. I've told them, like, I will eat the difference. Like, if the discount that you get when you give a gift out, like, makes it so that, the thing actually loses a couple bucks, I was like telling them, I'll eat the difference. Like, but to please let the people who buy memberships use the discount from their membership if they gift out items.
And I'm not here to bash anybody. Certainly not somebody
spending all my adult money. So there's a couple new things. There's this all over print shirt.
For over a year now.
Oh, and you can use the code NOWSPACE always to get 10% off. All caps, NOWSPACE.
Yeah, he is. Talk about integrity. And that's why I read that, because Duncan's very consistent. I'm inconsistent. He never knows what I'm going to.
Make sure you look through there's a lot of great shit in there.
Not that I'm too bad at it. Well, I think I am. He doesn't. But yeah, he's got a lot of integrity. And if I think of integrity as personified, my husband's definitely one of those people.
What I told my mom's friend Gloria to do, she's like, I like 7 of these things. I'm like, you know what? Bookmark them all. And then come back tomorrow.
Thank you, Val. I appreciate it, because I didn't know if I should go on.
Oh no, you're going to speak for all of us?
People that might have appreciated it. So here I am. Because I wasn't going to. But then I kept thinking, I always say, silence is consent, and I believe it's true. And I need to put my money where my mouth is and not be a hypocrite. And I'm going to be called a hypocrite no matter what,
No, lady, I got a lot of criticisms of this lady. There's like a hypocrisy in her presentation as this like sweet sort of motherly person versus like the reality of what she's doing here. But that's like a vibes thing, right? Where she like presents herself as this sweet woman who cares about your mental health and all that shit, but really she's manipulating you. That's like a hypocrisy, but it's not the kind of hypocrisy that most people talk about. She's pretty consistently like this. There's no hypocrisy here.
People chomping at the bit that just can't wait to pick apart my words. And that's not who I'm here to talk to anyway. So they can fuck off. I don't care. I'm here to address people that actually care.
Why aren't you trying to reach people who fucking, what the fuck? Why aren't you trying to peel a few people off that are on like the other, what the fuck? Yo, you should be trying to peel a few people off that don't agree with you or that you call trolls and haters.
All right, I'm just scrolling down.
All right, fuck this. I need a drink.
Thank you, everyone, for being.
Ooh, I already got a birthday gift. One of my neighbors came up with a bottle of the fucking vodka I drink. They're like, I see this in the recycling bin, and it's not. I've seen a couple of them in the recycling bin, and nobody had these in the recycling bin before you moved in, so I bought you one. Very nice neighbor.
Okay, let's talk about this Minna. She's very spicy. I'm unsubscribing. That's okay. That's okay. You're condoning cheating by not kicking him to the curb. Okay. I'm not condoning cheating. I'm not. And kicking him to the curb means what? What would that mean? Saying you're a bad person, I'm never talking to you again. I don't think that makes him a bad person inherently. He did something really bad. Yes. And do I think he should get counseling? Yeah. Is it my business to tell him that? No. I mean, I did tell him, but I can't force anybody to do anything. And Mena, you've caused so much trouble in this community already. So I don't really value what you have to say anyways. I don't know what you mean by kicking him to the curb. Oh, I get mad. Listen, I've taken a risk. He knows I'm mad. He knows I'm not happy about this. And he says he understands whether our friendship is going to last. I hope so. And I think it will. I think it can. Because I'm being honest because I care, and I'm not condoning cheating.
Oh no, that person is a troublemaker, a potential trouble source.
Yeah, I agree with that, Katie. Thank you, Mary.
We're like all blocked, right?
Yeah, I'm torn. I'll be honest. Like, I can't condone cheating.
I think she's probably for the
and he knows that.
Like number of blocks versus number of followers. I think her ratio is the highest. I think she's blocked for like the size of proportionally to the size of her audience. I bet she's blocked the most people. And
I know he knows he did wrong, but
well, you don't go around starting shit, my lord. That's why you come here. You're like, well, I will start shit like
no, because he's that throw him out of my life or like.
Oh man, that one's gonna be hard to find.
No, and I don't think that would Jenna want
fucking soundboard with a search.
Absolutely no friends that could speak into his life. Knowing the little bit about Jenna that I know, she probably would want him to still have friends.
I'm block happy. I must have 2,000-3,000 people blocked on my Facebook page.
I haven't seen Poo Sama in a couple days, but last couple times Poo Sama come in here. Poo Sama was spicy, talking some shit. Not about or to me, but just talking the shit. Liked it. I like spicy Poo Sama.
That doesn't mean I don't support her. I absolutely
like a spicy pupusa.
Absolutely do. Listen, thinking in absolutes is cult thinking. Absolutely. Yep, you're right. Nobody is perfect, and Aaron has really done messed up. That doesn't change Aaron's great work in this space. Agreed.
I'm sorry, what great work in this space? I think all Aaron's done is like go on the Leah Remini show and cry.
Weren't canceling him? I don't think so. No, it doesn't.
And the slightly smaller circle becomes more attached.
Marilyn, I'm here because I value your opinion. I love the chat. I feel welcome. You discuss what you want to. If it's something that's not for me, then I see what's on the next slide. Thank you. Appreciate that. You said Duncan is so wise. He really is. He's helped me so much.
By doing what?
Listen, everyone who loves and cares about me was like, you don't have to do this. Don't do it. They just care about me because they don't want me to have, be in any more pain or breakdown over this. And it's not about me, but it's like I was upset overnight and I had been planning on going live, like, doing a New Year's.
Right, but I can go live and if there's something going on that I don't want to talk about, I could just talk about other things because this is a show. We're broadcasting this. Y'all are cool, but y'all aren't my homies. We're not here to have a conversation. I look at the chat, I read the chat, right? But this is like a one-way street for the communication here mostly. Like I care what everybody thinks, especially like the regulars and whatnot. And I'll listen to y'all if you think I'm doing something stupid or whatever, but
I not do it because of this? Should I hide and not go live? I wrestled with it. I really did. But then,
lady, didn't you have a show planned before this?
And I thought, you know what? I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to do what I do. And
or is it because she doesn't do show prep? And so the only thing she can do is talk about the thing at the very front of her mind.
And all my friends did.
Oh, well, thank you.
So I appreciate that. And I've got all my mods here who are amazing friends, and I thank you for being here. Integrity matters a lot.
Oh, an anonymous gifter gave
Thank you, George. Love
Burtworms
you.
a sub. Very nice.
Giorgio.
And the Plinko is being its normal self.
Okay, just going down the line. And yeah, for those that are saying, it's not really the cheating for them, it's the other things she described. I totally get it.
What the other things that she describes are the pattern of behavior that we've been trying to point out to everybody for a while. It's not just around his relationships with women, but it seems to be the most obvious in his relationships, like his romantic relationships with women. But his behavior and willingness to like be abusive and like shitty to other people is pretty easy to spot. Like that cigar bar incident, like the police body cam footage, the fucking bartender's explaining, like the part of it you caught, the bartender's explaining what happened. I'm like, that guy's an asshole. I'd kick him out of my fucking bar too. Get the fuck out of here. I'm glad that dude's boyfriend beat him up, or that lady's boyfriend beat him up.
I haven't witnessed that behavior.
R.I.P. Doug, who said the same thing. Oh, time for tinfoil, rating with a party of 17. We're in this place again, time for tinfoil. We're talking about the anti-Scientology freaks.
When Eric gets excited, he'll sometimes raise his voice at me and I'll just kind of yell him like, just stop yelling, So I get it. It's not right. And I can't tell him what to do. Are you
gonna cry? Why are you? This is just two celebrities. You anti-Scientology celebrities broke up, and you're nearly in tears.
I said, if it was my son or somebody I was really close to,
everybody yells. I've yelled at people.
I would recommend, talking to somebody.
I do it less and less as I get older, but I've yelled at people.
Aaron and Jenna chose to be public figures. Yeah, I get it. Believe me, I've been called a child abuser. I've had all kinds of shit.
Somebody bought holographic iridescent stickers. Oh, I think I still have those.
I had my nonprofit just through.
By the way, if the stickers I need to go through because some of them aren't there. But if you ordered a sticker that I don't have, I'm just going to throw in a bunch of other stickers. Lulu. Oh yeah. If you ordered stickers and I'm out of them or whatever, you'll get tons of stickers
out there. Everything, and. I guess
you need to make and order more stickers too. I just don't know what stickers to do.
Figure. I don't consider myself that, but trolls certainly do. Thank you, Asen. Appreciate you.
Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. I'd tell you what the channel's about, but Time for Tinfoil and I are colleagues to such an extent at this point that our audiences, there's no Venn diagram anymore. It's just the same people. And we love all of you, actually. The fucking the Dystopia Beat streamers are fucking cool. And you ain't never going to see fucking me and Time for Tinfoil having some dumbass beef. Probably. Even Madison Star Moon knows she's a public figure.
Yeah, thank you guys for your input. And I understand if that's a deal breaker and you want to unsubscribe, that's your opinion. I understand,
Poison. Oh, did you get the hat? Did you get the hat?
Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. That's me today. I'm a fool.
Oh, just shipped. Yeah, I haven't been.
Yes, I am, George.
I don't look at the orders unless somebody says something because your like email address and your address and stuff are in there. And I have no, like I have to look at Lulu Brew's sticker order because I have to ship those myself. But
okay. I recognize some of these names.
I felt bad for not having given Time for Tinfoil one like right away. But there's it's just the word tinfoil in fucking block letters on a hat. You're not stealing from me by using a font and putting the word tinfoil on a hat. I'm confident that I am not the only one that has a hat like this.
So I will pull some of these up. Ingrid, hey there. I feel so bad for Jenna. I really hope Aaron gets counseling, even though he thinks he doesn't need it. I do worry he's sabotaging himself, and there is still hope. I think that's
They're talking. They talk about Aaron like he's their fucking wayward son.
And I know
Weird.
that you're saying it because you care. You're not saying it as a troll.
Oh, Matt Lambman sells those. I think it's called Sparrow.
Constance, I also feel it's not fair to you or Natalie. You have not had time to fully process this. People are.
But what do you mean it's not fair to? But she did. What do you mean it's not fair to? Haven't had time to fully process this. Well, the fuck what that? She's talking about it on her fucking YouTube channel. What do you mean it's not fair to her? Who did you fucking? Fucking their community forced her to go live?
And it's not fair. Yeah, I was definitely pushed, and I did wait like 12 hours because it's been a while that a lot of people have been kind of.
Well, you went out with your family and had dinner and saw the show last night.
An opinion.
Nothing. I mean, not nothing, but yeah, nothing.
And
happened.
I didn't know. If you had asked me last night, I probably would have had a different opinion. But what I processed overnight, and I talked to Aaron, I told him I, needed to address this, and he said, I understand, and it's not in a malicious way. I want what's best for everyone involved, and
I don't fuck these people at this point.
I'm not above.
I don't wish ill on
I've
them,
told
but
you guys that I had a time of weakness in my marriage. I was honest with Duncan, but I'm not proud of it. And we were able to work it out. But I can't judge, because.
Oh, speaking of that,
I never said
Gaslight, I have this design and I've been like running it by a few people, and I don't know if it's like too on the nose. Everybody seems to think it's pretty funny, but where'd it go? Here it is. So I have this design, and something about it I think is not good, but also it's pretty funny. Oh, you can't see it entirely because my begging for money is over it. Hold on. No, the font is because it's like the Live Laugh Love font, right? It's the same font on that Live Laugh Love crap. I didn't pick the font because I like it. I picked the font because it's on some fucking basic upper middle class white lady's plates. Yeah, I can fix the spacing. I can fix it. Well, I haven't decided. I also don't know if it's just sort of in poor taste and possibly a little bit sexist. So I have to think about it some more. I've gotten zero of that response from women, though. The people who are like, oh, I see what you mean about how it could be, how it might be sexist, are all men, but they're good men who are concerned about those things. You say that all the time. Did I steal that from you? Well, whatever.
I was, but I know I'm not perfect.
Oh, it makes me live, laugh, love.
Stace, the saddest part of self-sabotage is it always hurts others too. Going around it.
You thought it might be a little sexist? Okay, I'll think about that. Would it be better if I put out one with a man to go with it too, where a man is selling you some supplements or some shit? I don't know. That's why I asked that stuff.
Up the people that I recognize has been here for, ever. As I said, I probably am one of Aaron's longest subs, and I'm more worried than anything about him.
Crypto. The man version of that is like a podcast bro selling you supplements, right? I mean, that's clearly the masculine version of it.
You're still figuring it out, still learning how to handle big problems.
Ah, and Mrs. J, thank you for gifting Time for Tinfoil a sub. Time for Tinfoil has gifted out a bunch of subs.
Yeah,
last month.
Can be true at the same time.
Pay it forward and pay it back.
I think that Aaron's not all bad, but you also feel terrible for Jenna. That's how I feel. But
But no, why this doesn't? This has so nothing to do with you. The only reason I'm covering this is to make fun of you.
Hey, Kansas Husky gal. Hey there. So good to see you. We can disagree with his actions, but that doesn't mean we bully others.
Manipulate, mansplain. Yeah. Manipulate. I'm male wife. I don't like male wife, but manipulate, mansplain. I don't know what manipulate, mansplain masculinity. Manipulate, mansplain male vitality.
And we got all the hearts for Jenna. And for their kids and family too. I mean, this is hard. It's hard when you have a parent or a loved one or a friend that is a public figure. There is backlash, you know? And we all love Jenna.
Mindset grinder.
Doesn't mean that we have to hate Aaron, but if you do, that's your prerogative.
That's the thing is, I don't really like. If I knew Aaron in person, I would probably be pretty easy to hate. But I don't fucking. That's not the thing. Is like these aren't personal relationships. These are like content creators who are supposed to be giving you information about a high control and high demand group, information that maybe you can use to help disrupt the activities of this high control and high demand group. Well, that's not what any of this shit is about, is it? And so now, yeah, maybe you have to like start making some character assessments about the people who are supposedly fighting this cult, because this is just it's like a grift sandwich, or it's like a grift pyramid.
I hate him.
And I'm like the grift vulture.
Hey, Galen, I'm holding space and grace to both of them. I'll still support the SBTV Foundation. Thank you for that.
Well, that's great. You're going to get all your money. You're going to get all your money taken from you.
Hey, Lathonda, good to see you. You can be a good friend with someone, although they did something terrible in their private life. You can stay their friend and tell him what you think and feel about it. Hey.
Well, these guys had this podcast I went on called If You Catch My Grift, which was such a cool name, and I think they did a really good job, and they got frustrated because they were having a hard time building an audience, and they weren't like the kind of guys who had the time to like stream on Twitch for hours and hours and hours to try to build their audience that way, and they quit. It sucked because I had a good time on their podcast talking about David Miscavige.
Oh, I don't know why my clicker's not working.
Buy a new mouse.
Oh, there it goes.
I need a new mouse.
Hey, Ruth, still going to watch Aaron take down the cult. Hope Jenna stays on her channel too. Yeah.
Aaron hasn't been on trigonometry
100%.
yet. I wonder if it's for lack of trying.
I agree with both of those things. Hey, Nikki Nuna, love to Jenna and also Aaron. Their private life is none of our business. Yeah, I mean, here I am talking about it, not by choice.
Not by choice. Fucking yes, this is by choice. This is all you've chosen all of this. All of this. You've chosen it. You've exerted some influence on the different situations that have happened here, and you've created some of this.
Not by choice. It is none of our business, but at the same time, it's kind of spilled over into, public, which sucks. But
I should put this out on YouTube. Every time I talk about these fucking people, I should put it on YouTube.
I totally understand why.
That's the only place they see anything. Then they can talk about how I don't have any followers. It'll be fun.
I'm picking it apart. I don't feel like that's my place. I'm not interested in the details, who did what, who said what. But as far as overall, I feel like we can support both of them or not, because it's up to you. It's totally up to you. I'm just saying that I want everyone to know, even though it's very,
except from like a cultural, maybe a cultural anthropology lens, right? Publix.
Yes, and widely known that
There's one of those around here. We have Berkeley Bowl.
Gotten to know Aaron really well. We're good friends. Doesn't mean I'm going to sign off on everything he does, and it doesn't mean I don't care about Jenna, even though I'm not close to her. But
we've been around,
I really care.
We've been around in like
Lindsay too. I never mentioned.
This is like a downward spiral.
she's a
But it's going down very slowly.
I think she deserves
and spinning very quickly.
Some care and some respect too. You know, she's a person. Don't agree with what she does either.
Gym shirt.
Hey, Irish Mart, good to see you. And your hair.
Love your hair.
All right, I'm just going down. Latana, I feel for Jenna and massively respect her for the person she is. I can still support Aaron's work against Scientology.
What work?
100%.
What work against Scientology?
It's okay. People don't feel the same way, but please stop telling other people what to think and what to feel, you know? And it doesn't mean that we don't care about Jenna. I do. I really do.
I'm going to tell you that I don't give a fuck about Jenna Miscavige.
Hey, pigs is pigs. They made their life public. Doesn't mean we need to know, but she did it to help her resolve her feelings. And I totally understand that. Yeah. I totally understand that. Hey, pink skies. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. Thanks, Marilyn, for having this. I agree. It was a very heartbreaking thing to watch, but I will still support Aaron's
These
work.
people think Aaron Smith-Levin is doing anything to take down the cult.
Yeah.
He's not.
And I hope that if he sees this,
I don't think he's under their employ, but he's doing a pretty good job running interference.
Even though he's done a lot of good work, you know,
like
in
what?
this community. And so many people have said that of other people that have been criticized. And how come that?
I used to do coke on my birthday. I
why
don't do
does
that
that
shit anymore.
hold true for?
I would have said, y'all give me $80. I need some coke.
You know,
although now it's probably more like 200. Inflation is real.
Well, so is Aaron. You know, are we to throw him out and not Mike Rinder? I don't think anybody deserves.
Lady. Unfortunately, it's sad, and I hate to put it this way. The realities of being a human being and living in this world where there are diseases are taking out Mike Rinder, and it's disgusting. It's fucking gross. Just let the man die in peace. My God, just let the man die in peace.
Completely thrown out. It depends on what they do. You know, there's consequences for people's actions. There's good consequences and bad consequences. And that's just the way it is. Hey, Janet from another planet. Thank you so much for being a member for 7 months. Appreciate you. Happy New Year to you and Duncan.
People here have been a member for like 70 months. I don't know why you stay.
I hear you. I stayed high yesterday. Well, I took some gummies last night. I warned you guys. I was like, I need some gummies.
Oh, she's a rebel.
He said never. Excuse me. I think I need a Xena Marlene. Thank you. I want to be consistent.
Well, I'm glad you're here to leer at me.
Angela, is Aaron going to give an explanation? I don't know.
That's no. Why would he?
If I had to guess,
you don't have to explain yourself. If you cheated on somebody, you're like, I fucked somebody else.
But I don't know. I really can't.
Yeah. Nothing to explain.
I can't speak for him. But if I had to guess, if he asked me, do you think I should go live? I would say no. Or to do a video about it, I would say no. I don't think he is.
Because there's nothing to explain.
I don't recall shaming anyone. I've never said an ill word.
Get him, MX Manny McGee. Get him, cat. MX, is that a cat girl? I don't know. Get him, cat girl with a cat.
About Jenna, Lindsay, or Heather. So again, we get some of the same people that when I unblock you, you come in and stir up shit.
They just don't agree with you. That person's right. These people are victims. and she's whatabouting it. I mean, Jenna's not real. I don't put Jenna in a victim category, but I don't know the whole story because I'm not going to watch Jenna's fucking video because I don't care. But like, by the time Jenna Miscavige came along to this guy, she knew what kind of ride she was buying a ticket for. She had to. I don't think just because she used to be in a cult doesn't mean she's stupid.
That's the thing, is just there's a reason why I've blocked people in the past. And when I'm nice and unblock them, I get accused of shit like this. I have not shamed any of them. My heart goes out to all three of them. So just cut it out. Ugh. I can't even.
I can even.
My Sharona. Hi guys, sorry I got a little spicy, but that just pissed me off.
You got too spicy for me.
It had to be done.
Aye.
Thank you, my Sharona. I know I pissed off a lot of people. I could be canceled today. I don't know. It's, again, I feel like
somebody got left out of that one.
And
actually, a friend of the show,
and the person that I am, and take it or leave it. That's all I can say. I
don't want to spend too much time on it because it's like somebody else's business and it's somebody I've come to know. But you're going to see all this, and if people like name the names of the people that he's done fucked up shit to, I think most of them are just not going to mention JUCO. Because that story is way inconvenient for anybody who wants to wishy-washy this stuff.
Thanks for always giving us a safe space. I try. I don't feel particularly safe today, but being here, I think, feels right.
Take a day off. Take a day off, lady.
So here I am. Hey, Susan P. Good to see you. Hey, pause for Andrea. Glad you're here. Kansas Esky gal. She gave him 3 strikes. I did that in the past. He still does good work on taking down Scientology. I'm not.
What good work? Like all he does is fucking, for a long time, all he was doing was just fucking stealing Tony Ortega's articles. Y'all remember that shit? When a show, in the morning, Tony Ortega would post an article, and fucking at night or in the afternoon, fucking Aaron Smith-Levin would be there all but reading Tony's article without even mentioning him. Anybody remember this? And Tony's like a smart guy and could probably do some like real damage to people. And he just keeps doing what he's already been doing. He just writes an article about Scientology every day. And I don't know. Is he married? He fucks his wife? I don't know. Well, he does fucking normal people things, hangs out with his friends. I don't know. And Tony and I are friendly, but he ain't my friend. So I don't actually know what he does.
Judge are hers. Agreed.
I like Tony.
Agreed. Mischief Managed coming out with a Theta Potato. Mischief and
no, I don't think it's out of line to say that I've had some discussions with Tony Ortega about what happens if this all like implodes. And for a while, he was doing some pretty good work. I don't know if you remember, there was a section on QAnon on the Underground Bunker, and he was doing real good work, good reporting, and like good explaining QAnon through like an anti-cult lens. It was pretty good. And if all of this implodes, if Scientology implodes or whatever, Tony will just be on the Dystopia beat covering more or less the stuff that we talk about, because it's such a good fit for what he's already doing. Like, he'll be fine.
Just for I got to get to the damn post office. I will. Today got a little bit clogged up, but probably tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Go tell Tony that I mentioned that we had talked about what happens if Scientology dies.
People expect her to kick Aaron to the curb.
Go be like, Tony, Dave's saying really nice things about you right now, and I don't know if that's okay. Maybe me and Tony could start a beef, and Marilyn could talk about it.
Get this thinking in absolutes. Yeah, that's culty. I don't just write people off completely. If
they're in your chat and they're being an asshole, what's the fucking harm in just being like, mods, could you kick this person out there annoying me?
I have.
Do you think she basic?
People who have.
You think she would unironically buy the Gatekeep Gaslight Girl Boss shirt because she like just thinks it's like those are good ideas?
In this space, who have called me a piece of shit and hasn't apologized.
Oh, that's guilty.
I still talk to them. You know, I haven't completely kicked them to the curb. So why would I do with Aaron? He's never done anything to me. I will call him out, you know, like as a friend.
People are mentioning all of Aaron's victims, Juco, and I know it's not fair. I don't know, you don't like this framing or whatever, but when they mention the people that Aaron's hurt, they keep your name out there, fucking typey type. It's fucking gross. But I think for them to mention you, it makes them think about some way more uncomfortable shit than just cheating. Everybody be cheating, friends. Like I said at the beginning, fucking people will be cheating. Ain't shit.
That was not good. Oh God, you know. But I'm not going to throw him away as a person. I don't think he's a monster. You know.
I think he might be a monster.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't done anything that I know of that is so egregious that
I got a couple examples. Two of them happened while he was running for office. He was out there collecting signatures at the fucking bar, getting drunk. As you do. That's a smart thing. Just go get shithoused while you're collecting signatures while you're running for office. And then woman we later found out was Sky Daly, who strangely enough is I think now Hulk Hogan's girlfriend. Fucking strange world we live in. And then I don't know, I guess he'd been stalking her or some shit on Facebook, and then he asked her to sign his petition to run for office, and I think she probably told him to fuck off and leave him alone or whatever, I'm guessing. And then he started like talking shit about her hella loud. Hulk Hogan's wife now, talking shit about her hella loud at the bar. And then her boyfriend went and beat him up. I'd say roughed him up based on what I heard. Like he didn't like sock him in the face like 25 times or something. He just like threw him off his chair and shit. Which, like, that's bad. Like, I love going to bars and fucking hanging out. I don't start no shit with nobody at a bar. You're an asshole if you go to the bar and start shit with anybody. And that's it. Don't go to the bar and start shit. Fucking people that work at that bar do not need you up in there starting shit because they're dealing with all the other crap that comes with drunk people where nobody's really starting shit. They're just acting dumb because they're drunk. And now they got you starting shit.
it makes them completely unredeemable. I mean, come on, guys. Like, it's bad. And my heart goes out to Jenna, but this is a little extreme, you know? Vanessa, you can be upset.
Yeah, I remember he was telling the cop that he like admitted to like fucking cyber stalking this Sky Daily person. I mean, she's fucking hot. All right, dude, just admit to cyber stalking, I suppose. Genius.
Person's choices and still be friends. Two things can be true at the same time.
Well, if you only think two things can be true at the same time, you need to broaden your perspective.
Thank you, Northern Girl. We live, we grow, and we learn, some quicker than others, but we all survive. Marilyn, we know while you're here, you're doing the thing you're good at. Much respect.
What is she doing here? She's like airing somebody else's dirty laundry in an attempt to make it about herself.
I was like,
if that's transparently what she's doing, and she's not acting like she's creating a wholesome community, if that's just what she says that she's doing, she's like, I'm gonna fucking talk shit about other people's drama and make it about myself, then I respect that. That is, you can throw some respect on that. It's when that's what you're doing, but you're pretending to be this like wholesome channel concerned with like the mental health and well-being of others that starts to fucking piss me off.
I usually do, you know, so. Inappropriate. Have. So glad you're here. If everyone disconnected from someone because they did something wrong, no one would have friends. Friends are there for each other, good or bad.
So these people aren't friends. At best, they're colleagues, but I'm not even sure you can call them colleagues. I think they're all like, they're in like I'm a circle jerk. A circle jerk is cool. Circle jerk, it's a bad like rep. As long as everybody's consenting and having a good time, what's the problem with a good circle jerk? It's like like a self-licking ice cream cone, but the ice cream's made of shit.
Honest is great. Dan. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you, Connie. Your $20 is in
Well, no,
the mail.
I'm not like
No.
a circle jerk for special occasions.
I know I'm not an eloquent speaker, but I appreciate you saying that.
You know, like a
because I
cigar.
just feel like I just want to speak my heart, and hopefully it resonates with people. You know?
Oh, time for tinfoil. That's called a podcast. Oh, wait, no. A podcast is more like the other one. It's like a Twitch panel. You ever go on one of them fucking Twitch panels with like fucking 12 people on it and 3 of the people are fucking screaming at each other? I used to do that. Now I'll only do that shit if I can barely see at the end of the show. Yep. Like if I'm like having a hard time fucking figuring out how to shut the stream down, I'm like, oh, I'm wasted. Is there a panel happening right now?
Thank you, Callsby Colton. Okay, I'm going to bring
I'd
this
be
up.
surprised if the politics
Talk
person
about
got
this
kicked
is
off.
Just cheating is. I've never said it was just cheating. To gaslight ourselves is about severe abuse. Using words
So,
like
well, okay, so it is just cheating. That's the part that we know for sure. We know for sure. Any of the other stuff, their interpersonal stuff, like people yell at their fucking significant other. If you do it all the time, you're an asshole. But if you get in a fight and you start yelling at each other, that shit happens in relationships. It's not great, and you should do everything you can to avoid it in your relationships, be they platonic or romantic. But that shit happens between friends, between parents, between siblings, and between romantic partners. If it's starting to happen all the time and you notice you're the only one yelling, well, that's a different fucking story entirely, isn't it?
severe. I don't know.
Just cheating.
I'm not taking that away from anyone. From
Ooh, that should be a category on Joystick.
I don't diagnose people as narcissists or whatever. I don't. But at the same time, I'm not negating Jenna's experience.
I want to fucking go back through all of her shit and see how many times she's called somebody a narcissist.
You know, what happened?
Because I try not to do that. I do a pretty good job of
I'm
not like
going
diagnosing
the
people
individual
with anything.
Situations and pick up.
The one we're working on now is to just stop calling people crazy. I'm not doing a great job of it, if I'm being honest. But I'll continue to improve.
It all apart. I am not the
Yeah, she did an hour 17-minute stream about somebody else's infidelity because she didn't want to. Just catting. Wait, there's just catting? Excuse you? We have a Catterday show where we have. Wait, there's just catting? We could be in that category for the first hour on Catterday. Because we're just catting.
Can't get rid of us. You're stuck for life. Thank you, Val. I hope Erin feels that way because.
Wait, why? What's happening?
Yeah.
Dude, can some of you go over to like one of the whoever has the most viewers in the just catting category, and can you just tell them that the people in the now space say hi and that we love them?
I'm just being honest.
That's where Poo Sama's been.
Linda, Marilyn, these trolls are here to create chaos. We know their end game. I'm sure they are the types to throw people away for bad behavior.
How much bad behavior? What kind of bad behavior? And what kind of relationship did I fucking have with them to begin with? Like, if it's my sister and she does something real bad, well, I'm fucking ride or die with my sister because she's ride or die for me. She's my sister. But then it's like, it's almost like it's like an XY chart. Whereas you've known somebody for less time and they start doing worse shit, you're more likely to just be like, well, this isn't really worth my time. Yeah, actually. Yeah, that's how that works. Generally.
Yeah, and some of them have been in this community for a while and don't claim to be trolls, but they're acting a little trolly. Yeah, I agree.
So trolling is actually a pretty subversive political act in a lot of ways. It's like they used to call it culture jamming in like the 80s, like in early hacker communities, they would call it culture jamming. And I don't, it's like funny and subversive because otherwise you're just arguing with somebody. That's not trolling, right? Just arguing with people and telling them that you think something different than them. You're not trolling them. Trolling is like when we used to goat those Facebook groups, we would trick the owner of the Facebook group into giving us super like admin, and then we'd kick all the other fucking admins off and cover it in goats. That's trolling. It's subversive. It's funny. But just telling this lady she's wrong isn't trolling.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Haters would have complained either way. Absolutely.
That's like sea lioning, right?
And that's, I'm not
Is that sea lioning?
Haters. Hey, AB, good to see you, honey. Lurking because I'm packing.
But it's a kind of trolling.
To North Carolina.
But
hey, safe trip. Have a safe trip.
Telling her that you think that she's wrong and that you think she's shaming the victims, this guy's victims, that's not trolling. This is disagreeing with somebody. Trolling is like an art form. Disagreeing with somebody is just like fucking part of the human condition.
Here, just wanted to say, hey, let you know that you should never hide or silence yourself. Your voice matters. Thank you.
Ooh, Jinx Bird, man.
And I know that those who mind don't matter, those who matter don't mind, right?
That's a Mormon saying. I'll be back. I need another drink.
You would have all understood if I didn't come out, but at the same time, I was planning on doing a New Year's Day or the day after New Year's stream about the new year. And should I not come out and talk because of this? I felt like that would be silencing me. And should I come out and completely ignore what was happening? No. And what do I do that is consistent to me, that is unique to me as a person, is processing things and talking helps me, and I hope it helps you as well, you know. And again, I've been accused of not being discreet, but again, if you guys only knew the things that I know that I don't talk about, and people that know me well know that about me, that I'm trustworthy.
I'd get her on the phone and she'd tell me all of that stuff. I could start going at her for being disingenuous and hiding information.
So, I'm seeing valid arguments on each quote side, and that's totally up to you. I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. I'm just here to share my heart and where I'm at. And I'm still processing. It's been not much.
Why are you still processing? I heard Aaron Smith-Levin was cheating on Jenna Miscavige the whole time. I'm like, oh, no shit. And then I was like, oh, no shit.
It's not my business in as much as
process completed
happened. But the ripple effect has affected this community. And I think it's okay to talk about it a little bit.
Lady, you're the ripple.
I'm not going to belabor this, as far as I'm not doing.
There's nothing to process. It's like, oh.
I'm trying to get to the end of the chat here, and that I'm going to go on with my day and just this is it.
The end of the chat. Your chat will keep going as long as you keep talking.
Please stay, Marilyn. We love you and love your channel. Appreciate you. Thank you. Lizzie Lou, is his personal life. It sucks what he did, but I watched for his content.
What content?
Agreed. Constance, thanks, mods. Appreciate you all. Yep, absolutely.
These aren't all super chats. Actually, maybe, yeah, she's not getting a lot of, because she would read the super chats out, right? Like during the time that we've been watching this, I've monetized more than she has monetized. Think about it. Let's leave out that Lulubaru purchased a year of membership, because that's at the highest level, that's a couple $100 of monetization. Let's leave that out though. Somebody gave me 1,000 bits. That's $10. We got we got Mrs. J got, we had a bunch of gifted subs, maybe $10 in gifted subs there. And one of you who I don't know who, sent me some money on Venmo, another $25.
George.
Oh, and fucking people went shopping in the shop for like items and gifted items from the shop. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm the king of monetization here, but I'm the king of monetization.
Chet believes exactly what mods are here for. Be respectful or find.
All right, so what I have is a benefactor. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Your own biases. I'm okay with having different, and I see all the comments.
The Smoking Man gave away an item last night.
And I decide what I'm going to put.
Night before last, New Year's Eve, Twitch revenue alone, $200 on New Year's Eve. Twitch revenue, just Twitch. That's after the split. Good job.
And what I'm not going to put up. And yeah, disrespect is not okay. But having differences of opinion,
I'll be lower middle class one day.
It's respectful. Then I'll address as many as I could. Lathanda, I feel that we are here for each other. You are here for us.
This lady keeps paying $5 to get her shit read on the fucking stream.
To talk, and we are here for you.
I'll read your comment on the stream if it's funny, and that's it.
Community. Agreed. Hey, little mink. Thank you. Good to see you, honey. Glad you're here. You're always so cheerful.
It's Aaron's mod. So Aaron's feeding her money. Probably. Maybe. Or this could just be like a super sycophant like Lulu Brew. I'll spend it in fucking, well, Lulu Brew spent like 3 trips to the grocery store for me money tonight. Thank you, Lulu Brew. It's being able to do this for a living is actually pretty great. And it's because of all of you. It's just pretty great.
Hey, Tallman, it's not that I don't care. It's just none of my business. It's sad when relationships end, but still none of my business. And not
except
really
for this all played out in public, and this was a very public relationship. Almost seemed like it was almost like designed to be a PR relationship within the anti-Scientology scene for Aaron and Jenna Miscavige. So much of it was filmed at the beginning. How much of it was, remember when it was off on film? Yeah, political marriage. How much of it was filmed at the beginning?
Anything to do with exposing and ending a dangerous cult. Fair enough. Yeah, I agree. And I wish I didn't even have to talk about this. And I don't have to. But I felt like I needed to just say something and move on. Because of the ripple effect that it's caused. But
so as far as any of the infighting and any of this stuff that's going on, Jen Sue, the cult has been kind of quiet about it. Jen Sue rhymes with Sun Tzu. It's the art of war, right? Don't fuck with your enemy when they're already blowing themselves up. And I think that's sort of where, because again, these people worship a space alien, but they're not all stupid. And they kind of have like limited human resources. They have a ton of money and property, but they have like limited human resources right now. And so like, while this whole community is just doing fucking unimaginably stupid things to fuck itself up, why would the cult of Scientology do anything? Hooray, it's the media wench. All right. That's what. That's who everybody likes. Y'all fucking respect my work, but I understand y'all love the media wench. That's why we're such a good team.
I don't think that this is a deal.
And you respect the media wench's work, my God.
Going to be here.
My birthday's coming up too. Buy shit from my wish list. People be spending hell of money around here lately.
a little. It's been a long year, but it's a new year. And I really do want to see Scientology go down. Hey, Doug, thank you for being here. Yeah, I hear ya.
He just cheats on everybody. And again, fucking people cheat. The only reason that any of this matters is that all these fucking dumb fucks filmed like fully like 30% of the beginning of these people's relationship and acted like it was fucking Camelot or something. Media Wench, I don't even know if you found out. Did you know that Aaron Smith-Levin cheated on Jenna Miscavige? And now that you know that, is it, of the things you've learned in 2025, is it the least surprising thing that you learned about in 2025 or like the second least surprising thing you found out about in 2025? Like, yeah, of course he did. But people cheat.
Just so you know, there are several creators that are gleeful that this happened and are making content as we're here. It's gross.
Gleeful that what happened? Oh, fuck. That's fucking, I hate when I get called out like that and they don't use my name. Doesn't that suck? Just so you know, say my name. It is Gay Dave.
Yeah. I'm not gleeful. I'm not happy about this. I think that's unfortunate.
His name is Gay Dave.
That just tells me that they're just looking for content, looking for some kind of vindication, some kind of revenge. I don't know who you're talking.
I'm just trying to fucking get people to give me money and it's working so far.
Talking about, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to.
Oh, it's 2025. One of the things I want to do, we're gonna get more guests, and I think I'm gonna have Mark and Claire Headley on, and I want them when they come on to immediately be like, "Thanks, Gay, for having me on."
Else's pain, on either side, and I'm not taking sides, but I will call a spade, even if it's my best friend.
So it's fucked up. I don't use calling a spade isn't actually racist. You would think it would be, and I think enough people think it is that I would never fucking say that. I don't remember where it comes from. I think it comes from card playing or something. It's racist when she says it. Well, I wouldn't say it. So if you're the kind of person who figured out that you probably shouldn't say it, even though its origins aren't racist, well, you're not going to say it anyway.
Or my daughter, my son, my brother, my sister, I'll still, call a spade. And I hope they would do that for me as well, and they have.
It's literally not, but if you're smart enough to figure out that some people might think it is, and then you don't say it, you're anti-racist. Being anti-racist is different than not being racist. Not being racist is like, oh, that person over there is racist. I'm not. Anti-racist is like, that person over there is racist and they better not come up and try to start talking to me.
Vanessa, to say I was disappointed in Aaron is an understatement, but I still value his work in the SPTV Foundation.
What work? What SPTV Foundation?
Yeah.
I wish I could fucking have a legend about something that I wasn't even doing and people respected me. I work my ass off for this project and I get no respect.
Lizzie, people that are judging act like they're saints. Will Mink, Marilyn, you have inspired me to learn to crochet. Yay. So I bought a kit with my Christmas money from my mama. Nice. That's awesome. Send me pictures when you make something. I would love to see it.
Yeah, I'm a sick DJ too. How many of these fucking people have any other useful skills or interests? Oh, programming note. There'll be no conspiracy bingo for 2, or might be looking at 3 weeks because of the thing that sponsored by Palantir said. Tomorrow, my birthday at Bricks. Media Wench going to come down and bring me, I don't know, like a pillowcase full of weed, because that's like 1/4 of 1% of the weed she got. And then the following Friday, I'm at a place called Asiento in San Francisco, where it's going to be like sushi and breakbeats. They're not paying me, so they better give me some sushi in exchange for my fucking breakbeats. And the following Friday, there's a little ravey rave. Well, a little ravey rave. And so we're going to have to start thinking about what to do with conspiracy bingo going forward. Because I think the Friday after that, I'm going to have we're going to do a weekly. So there's going to be, I'm not going to have to be there every Friday, but I'm going to have to be there enough Fridays, especially at the beginning. So we're going to have to start thinking about, do we put conspiracy bingo after down ballot? Do we put it on Saturday?
Okay, I'm seeing a lot of repeats. Just going down the line here.
Put it after down ballot?
Vanessa, good to see you, friend. I was forgetting.
But fucking public comment. Like, nobody watches public comment, but I have Dave Brackett's gay. Yo. That's a pretty funny thing.
Basket case, when I got out of the Sea Org and the subsequent relationships I had were incredibly tumultuous. I will never throw stones, but also hurting for.
Yo, the weekly we're going to throw on Friday is going to be called the Friend Zone, because you never dance alone in the friend zone.
No. Yeah, you said it very well. This is like what I've been meaning to say in a whole hour. You said in one little paragraph. That's true. I mean, I've had some really bad relationships. I've done things I'm not proud of. And I don't throw stones, but at the same time, it doesn't make.
Well, I don't throw rocks at anybody either. I mean, you can piss me off pretty good, and I'm not going to throw a rock at you.
Okay, as far as like negating her pain, I would never do that. I totally understand. And I'm
negating this person's pain. This person chose to date Aaron Smith-Levin. Like, did it hurt to find out that Aaron Smith-Levin was cheating on her? Sure. But it's like, that's like, if I'm fucking soon, I'm an hour and 7 minutes in my time zone away from being 48 years old. So that would be like me being surprised, sticking my hand like on a pan that's been on the stove with the stove on for a while burned me. I'm a baby.
Yeah.
I look fantastic, don't
My
I?
heart goes out to her. Thank you, Asa.
My friend Big Dick Tim was like, you look fantastic. And I was like, I'm never going out with you. I'm afraid of that thing. Oh, thank you for the cupcake.
Yep.
Cupcake.
Duty calls with the little pups. Yep. Hey, Katie did. Thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. We support you and Nat supporting your friends. Thank you.
It's the lighting.
Yeah.
No photography at my birthday party because I'm going to be hammered and trying to DJ. Oh, you just turned 44? Well, congratulations. Or I'm sorry about that, depending upon how you feel about aging.
I think it's okay to support your friends, even if they.
Oh, Big Dick Tim's a problem too. Me and him would be a problem.
They're still your friends. And yeah, it doesn't mean that I agree with everything.
I hope people show up, Media Wench. Like you were like, oh, everybody loves it. I hope people show up. I don't even know if one of our DJs is going to show up. Chip DeVille, hard to get a hold of.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't know if I can sing today. Oh boy, I owe you.
But I found out the person, the bar guy that like runs the operation of the bar is this dude Rodell that I used to know. Well, I mean, I still know him, but he was like this. We were ravers together back in the day. We were texting because I was just getting information about the venue because that's how I am. He's like, "Wait, which Dave is this?" I was like, "Wait, which Rodell is this?" And then he said, "I think we know who each other are." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!"
Thank you so much. Thank you. Not that my singing is terrible.
Can you give me a booking in Detroit? Dude, I will rock the shit out of an illegal party in Detroit. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of.
No, we immediately knew who each other were.
Is valid.
And then we ended up talking about this girl we knew who joined Scientology. I was like, "Shame, what happened to?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah." He's like, "She went and joined the mothership." I was like, yeah, we were but it's cool. Now I'm not worried about like the guy running the bar or whatever being annoyed if there's nobody there. I mean, like a fucking reunion for him.
And that's okay to have an opinion. I don't believe in judging someone and throwing them out, you know.
Oh, Tim's going to be there tomorrow night.
Telling me to kick him to the curb, that's not going to happen. He can kick me, you know, he can kick me.
Because he lives like around the way from me.
Me being honest.
He lives close enough actually that his dick could knock on my door from his couch, I think.
Which, you know, so far he's been fine with it. Probably not fine with it, but he's been understanding, you know.
Tim's a handful.
Behavior, absolutely. Do I support his work? Yes.
Marilyn, your video is so good now. We're talking about some man's penis.
Get the help he needs to break the cycle. Mm-hmm. And I hope he does see this because I want him to know how much support he has.
From who? Oh, from this, but your audience is just a subset of his audience.
He did fuck up. He messed up big time.
No, that's Tim. No, that's not. No, that's who helped us move? That's Chip. Chip helped me move from Campbell. I don't know how big Chip's dick is.
Thank you, everyone. Just reading your comments.
It's probably like just normal if I haven't heard about it.
Me, and I would never tell you who to be friends with or to talk to. That's not what friends do. Love you, lads. Love you too, have. And I won't judge you. And you're honest, you know. I don't judge you. Oh God. I know this was deleted, but I'm going to put this up.
So, Media Wench, if you met Big Dick Tim, it would have been like 15 or 20 years ago.
Okay, this is a troll, I'm sure. You suck. You get a backbone. Sad to see women not supporting women. I don't see...
You don't have to do anything. You could just not done this video, or I thought you had like a New Year's message of hope and love for everyone today that you could have done.
Me not supporting women. I absolutely support Jenna. And yeah, maybe I do suck and maybe I don't have a backbone, but I think if I didn't have a backbone, I wouldn't have come out here today.
Media Wench, that might not be Tim might not be the only, oh shit, sponsored by Palantir, gifted out a bunch of subs. Oh, look, it knocked out a bunch of bits. Look at that. That's my favorite shit about Plinko. Is Plinko, not only is your shit probably not going to land in there, but also your shit gets kicked out by somebody else. Thank you, sponsored by Palantir. All right, wait, Lump just resubscribed. We got a hype train. We got an hour till my birthday. Is there a level 48 hype train? If we keep the hype train going for an hour and get it to level 48, I can retire. And by that, I mean take tomorrow off and go to my birthday party.
And made myself fodder for, trolls like you guys. Meaning those trolls that I see right here in my chat.
Oh, are you wondering how? I wish it would give out subs. First of all, it would check, are you active? Have you chatted in the last minute? Anyway, whatever. Remember last night when we were like begging HK to fix our GitHub thing or whatever? He hit me up today and said, "You need to add me to your GitHub." And then I logged into the GitHub. I'm like, "You're added to the GitHub. You've been added to the GitHub for fucking 9 months or something." Then he didn't respond to me anymore.
But, excuse me, but thank you for subscribing for at least.
Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you for giving me money. What, that you're just following horse sinners?
Right? Yeah, you
fuck?
can
I
not
don't
like
even know what
people
horse
do
sinners
and
means.
still care about them. Yeah. And I hope that Jenna feels the love and care and concern, and I hope
I have to do laundry soon.
The love as well, because yeah, you can mess up and still be
yeah, I'm definitely putting this on YouTube because this got to the point where she was talking in circles and we ended up just like talking about ourselves.
Marilyn, your point of view is yours.
Thank you everybody for helping me keep things in perspective. The most important thing is ourselves.
Okay, Giorgio, if you don't mind, maybe like I'm trying to get to the end, but you keep starting things. I think maybe not. Oh my goodness. Andrea, Jenna is just the sweetest. When I left the cult, her book was the first one that I read. She really helped me through a very difficult time. That's great.
We've been in this for 2 hours.
Hey, Deb, we are all sad and processing, but never forget, it's truly not our business. Yeah.
Well, then why are you sad and processing?
If you want to judge, get a mirror first. I totally hear that. And that's been my position mostly. Unfortunately, this current issue has kind of affected many of us, including myself. And
has it though? I don't think it has.
And
I mean, it's affected me, but like whatever.
Don't like that I'm talking about it, or that it's none of my.
We'd already have watched a Satanic Panic video and be into Fire by Night right now. Thanks, Aaron and Jenna.
My business. I should shut up, but I kind of got.
I'm gonna get high. Let's get high.
Here I am. Here I am. Hey, Granny G, I'm glad you're here.
Ooh, my neighbor upstairs isn't home. I can tell because I don't hear anything upstairs.
Thank you, Lisa Kelson, for being here. Appreciate you. Thank you, LaFonda. It's raining Cubs. Thank you so much. I will sing another day. Promise. I'll spare you guys today.
No, sing. Fuck it. Let's go. Sing.
I hear you, Ken Grover. That's fair enough. You know, if you're respectful.
Jackson, can we make it? We'd have a hard time doing it here.
Opinions.
We would need
really
followers.
Don't. And I understand.
We can't even get to level 3 of the hype train. How are we going to start a cult?
Appreciate you and your feelings. Thanks for being a great friend to Aaron. I don't condone his actions either, but have to separate personal, professional opinions. Love to Jenna. Agree. Yeah. Lots of love to Jenna.
Yeah, I almost forgot who Jenna is. It's Jenna Miscavige.
Doug, I wouldn't let Aaron date my child.
That's a fucking solid soundboard hit.
8mm pop pop.
We never fired Tila Tequila. She's never been unfired, but we just sort of stopped.
I get that. I wouldn't either. And I think I told him that. Not that he would. Anyway, she's too young for him, but it's like, yeah. I told him you're a bad boyfriend, and it's not funny. It's not funny.
You're a bad boyfriend. Well, not anymore. They broke up.
She said that she lost a year. Well,
no, you don't lose a year if you're in a bad relationship. You just spend a year in a bad relationship.
But then again, we do live and learn too, And
well, if somebody were to give me, I don't know, fucking $36,000 in a PayPal donation, this giant dollar sign would drop, and then it'd probably get kicked off the side of the thing.
I hope she can heal and move on and find someone who won't cheat on her.
Thank you, everybody.
I agree.
I joke about this stuff, but thank you.
Tina McBride, everyone forgets that these are people who have been through unimaginable things. Agreed?
Yeah, but like fucking bad shit happened to me too. Like, what the fuck? okay, for like a week, I started like wiling out because I just moved and left this person who, I don't know, threw plates at me and said that I worship Satan, which I mean, I wasn't that mad about the worship Satan thing, but the throwing plates at me thing, well, seems a little dangerous. Therefore, for like a week, things are off and I'm getting a little punchy and mad. We're talking about a pattern of behavior from somebody for fucking at least 4 years now. 3.5, 4 years.
Katie did. They were saying, I told you so. Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
No, but we did. I did. I fucking told you so. We told you so first. We told you so the most first. We told you so first that even Karen de la Carriere didn't want to gossip with me about this shit at the beginning. We told you the most first. The absolute most first. The media went at one point. She was like, I don't like that guy. Stop watching his videos. We had no real reason to do that. She's like, there's just all these videos about this guy and I don't like that guy. Just vibe check. Stop watching his videos.
Yeah.
But I didn't have any fucking special power of perception. I was just outside of this and had like a passing interest in the fact that some people worship a fucking space alien. We covered the measles boat. But largely the pandemic. Fuck, the fucking pandemic did this to us. Had there not been a pandemic, we wouldn't be talking about this shit at all right now. Pandemic happened. We're like, all right, we're doing Scientology No, it was before the pandemic. I know who did this. A man named Michael Giuseppe. Like, all right, we're done.
Didn't work out. Yeah, I mean, I told Aaron, yeah, you got a good thing. Don't fuck it up. Hey, Karen. Aaron needs friends who care and are honest with him. Honest feedback, not abandon him.
Michael Jaloppo.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Yo, the guy that we used to work with is like the world's only anti-racist fucking anarcho-capitalist. I'm not even kidding.
Linda Scott, please don't punish those people who need help by not
mine
supporting
included.
the SBTV Foundation. Yeah. And I appreciate you saying that.
Because the pandemic hit and I was stuck at home and I'm like, I guess this is what I'm doing now. Shit happens.
You know, I'll just let you know. I have a whole bunch of dumpster fires. I wasn't going to show these today because it did. Well, maybe.
Oh my God, she knitted. Okay, lady, you fucked this whole thing up. I'm sorry. Like, look at, lady, the dumpster fire that you knitted with the googly eyes is absolutely fucking adorable. I don't like you. I don't want to contribute to your financial success, but also how much for one of those knitted dumpster fires with the googly eyes? Really, I want one. I'm not saying it should be in the Guggenheim. I just want one.
A whole bunch of dumpster fires. I wasn't going to show these today because it did. Well, maybe it is appropriate because, you know, dumpster fires. But
that one is especially cute. I don't care how poorly done her crocheting is. Not a fucking crochet master.
I have 4 right here. If
lady, $100. Literally $100. You get $100 out of me for one of those.
They're for premium / gifts for anyone that donates $50 or more to the SBTV Foundation.
So she's giving those away for somebody that gives somebody else $50. Lady, I'll give you $100 for one of those. I'll be like, could somebody please donate $100 to me? And then you'd be like, no. And then I'll just like buy one anyway. Yeah, I'd pay. I'll give her. I'll just give her $100. Like, I'm sorry, those were fucking adorable. I know all about Brazilian meat. Man, your name has a lot of consonants and it's very long. I think we just call you Carl. Were you like, how many are the most characters I can use for my Twitch name?
If you're so inclined, you can do that. I still do believe in helping people leave Scientology, and I know for a fact that
this lady needs a talking to the media wench moment where the media wench is like, I'm not here to help anybody, and then she hangs up on the media wench. These people, but though I was saying earlier, like it feels like 100 years ago, but it was just 2 hours ago, maybe 1.5 hours ago. This lady needs to talk to your mom. She can talk to no drama mama.
they have helped people recently.
No drama mama would need to go into this with zero information.
That I know that really needed the help.
Pure vibes.
Thrilled that they got it. And yeah, I'm still here and making dumpster fires. And if you want to donate $50 or more, you can take a screenshot of your receipt, send it to me, and I'll mail this to you.
Oh shit, I can get one for free. I get one for free. I can find out what service she's using to take payments and mock up a fucking fake receipt. I get one of these for free from her. Now, listen, I don't like her. And now we're done talking about this.
Free in the continental United States. And I said, I will pay up to $20 for shipping for wherever else. We can negotiate that. So, yeah. I also have one flying monkey up for grabs for $100 donation. This is a token gift, as they say, a premium. So I have one of these. So yeah, if anybody's interested, you can email me and we can do that. Hey, Sin-K. My heart breaks for Jenna. I know that breakups are really hard for both people. I hope they both heal from this process and learn. I love them both. Hey, Sharona. The sugar bowl is starting. Doug, friends keep each other in line. We chew each other out when we need it. Yes. Yep, I agree with that. Thank you, Hanley. Appreciate that. Tallman, real friends stay through good and bad times. During bad times is when we need our friends the most. Your loyalty is beautiful. Thank you. I hope he feels like I'm being loyal. I'm being honest, but I'm not going to throw him away. I refuse to do that. So, yeah, I want him to learn from his mistakes, but oh, damn it. Stop it. Stop it, Aaron. Yeah. What can I say that I haven't already said? Hey, Forces of Delightful Nature. I feel sad in different ways for two of them and others who are affected. It requires a big heart to hold multiple feelings.
Lady, I feel sad in different ways every day.
Thank you. Trolls be trolling. Yep.
Trolls be trolling. So they're like, oh, if somebody's really your friend or whatever. Yeah, like if the media wench like killed everyone within like a fucking 3-mile radius of her, including people I care about, I'd still put money on her books and visit her once in a while. But you get one of those, right? Like, all right, listen, you're a terrorist and it is dangerous for me to come visit you or to like even put money on your books here at the jail. But here I am. Let's not talk about the terrorism that you did. And it's a shame about Jerry Monster. Right? But you get one of those. You don't get those out of people that follow your fucking YouTube channel. You just don't. That's not that person. When she comes on after like the trial of the century happens after I figured out how to, I don't know, drop a nuclear weapon on Bakersfield. And Media Wench comes on. She's like, well, listen, I wouldn't have dropped a nuclear weapon on Bakersfield. The fallout, look at my hand. Look at my hand. He probably had his reasons. We're going to watch Scientology TV now, everybody. Welcome.
Virginia, I'm very sad for Jenna and the hurt she's going through, but Aaron is your friend, and while you can criticize what he did, there is no need to throw away your friendship over it. Appreciate that.
Yeah, but the problem with this is this doesn't have to play out on YouTube. And this is how I know they're not friends. Right? They don't give a fuck about each other. Because this whole thing's playing out on YouTube. On her channel. Yeah. I mean, if we had to. Oh, me and the Media Wench had like a legitimate falling out. Y'all would hear nothing about it. Media Wench would just have a new channel. She'd like steal my overlays. Name the shows the same as my shows. It would be a different kind of would be like a bureaucratic implosion.
Yeah, and I'm not saying I'm not mad. I'm pissed. I'm really pissed at him because he
I wouldn't want to split the
somebody
audience.
that, you know,
I don't know. I could just get into like doing like painting. Be like, I care about these people. Fuck Dave, but I care about these people, and I guess he gets to keep them.
didn't deserve it. Not that she's perfect.
You're like, I am actually the only person alive within 30 miles that killed all those people with a pathogen.
Or she's not, but yeah, and I'm a little bit pissed that I didn't get any sleep because
R.I.P. Libby.
Kind of got dragged out here. I didn't have to do this, but I felt in keeping with who I am and my personality. That's why I did. You know,
Not if you poisoned your kids. Again, I'd be like, listen, she had her reasons. I love your kids, by the way.
you should have your sons recorded.
Yo, Media Wench, the one thing I wish, and seems weird, I wish I had the kind of money where I could send your kids some DJ equipment because they seemed so happy and interested and like engaged when they were playing with my broken DJ. I wish I had like the kind of money to send your kids some DJ equipment because they would be it wouldn't be about them being they wouldn't know how much it cost really, but they would be so happy. But like to send them proper DJ equipment, they need like they have to have a laptop that runs Windows. They need a tech support person. Like it's like $2,000 essentially to send your kids like a proper setup where they can like fuck around and find out.
There you go. That's a good idea. Okay.
I don't have $2,000. Yeah, that doesn't work. Yeah. No, they need a fast laptop. And I'd want to send them a brand new one.
Right, thank you, but I don't need to know what's happening in other chats. I don't want to know. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, we can make DJ jokes. No, I'd want to send them. I wouldn't want to send them like the best, but I want to send them good equipment, like equipment that a DJ might use. So it's like $1,200 for the controller and $800. Oh, wait. I get them a laptop for $100 actually. Or not even. Media Wench's kids are not old enough for ketamine. Give it 10 years and they can make their own decisions.
If anything, I
Oh, I could.
also
We
wanted to
could.
go live.
I could do it for 1,000. I just thought of a way to do it for
maybe
1,000.
balance out some of the extreme shit that I knew was going to happen. There's lots of stuff going on. Dumpster fires are
Oh no! It's a controller. If it's somebody just learning, you just give them a controller. It's like a MIDI device.
very appropriate. Yep.
Oh, headphones.
Everybody's
Headphones. Richie would appreciate it if we just sent them some nice headphones, or it was just like a fucking festival inside their headphones and nobody could hear anything outside of it.
And donating $50 or more, you can have a dumpster fire sent to you, an emotional support dumpster fire.
I have to have one, but I don't want to pay for it.
I'll try to put like a little card that says, "Say I'm fine, you're fine, we're all fine, we're not." But yeah,
I'm okay, you're okay.
I do have one flying
I'm okay
monkey.
if you're okay.
I'm sure I'm going to be called a flying monkey. So, and good thing I don't read Reddit.
The video
anymore,
seems
so I don't
long
give a
now.
shit what they say. Oh, Chris.
Oh my God, this feels like forever.
And a dumpster fire.
Burke, stop killing my dream of tricking this woman into sending me one of those for free.
Oh, thank you, Sharona. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate that. I want to reimburse you for shipping. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that.
The only bad thing about Reddit is the people that are on it. Otherwise, Reddit's pretty useful. If I have like a Linux question,
Hey, Mike Jesus.
Lulu Baru, I like really appreciate it, but I want to trick her into sending me one for free when she thinks I sent her $50.
See you, friend. Glad you're here. Granny G.
But that's anybody who really owns
relationship with Aaron
anything.
that he and Jenna had. You shouldn't have to forfeit your relationship because theirs didn't work out. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's right. Are any of you here that found us because of Adrienne Curry on Reddit? There's her subreddit. They're like, hey, this lady's making fun of her. It was like when you first started streaming too. You were doing Meltdown Monday. I think that was during the pandemic when you were doing Meltdown Monday every Monday.
Hey, Kia.
Who says a pandemic doesn't do anything
there.
good for anybody?
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. We'll all get through this one together as well. Yeah. I mean, right, guys? We've been through a lot of stuff.
Yo, do any of you know that we were calling Adrienne Curry, we were calling her Q Avon for a while? Because she was definitely selling Avon.
A lot of people living in glass houses. Yeah.
What if she took the money and ran? What if she was like, shit, I've piled up like $800,000 and I live like 6 miles from my nearest neighborhood or from my nearest neighbor?
They said, I was afraid trolls would be at your heels. Yeah. I hope you can weather it through. We'll
Anybody who takes the money and run, good for them.
They say this too.
There's no money for me to take and run.
You know? Okay, I just I'm starting some things I already read.
I'm sorry too. Friends, in 2 minutes I will take you away from this. Because it'll be over.
We can support people. We can be disappointed, upset, or critical about someone and be adult without vitriol. Glad this chat is being safe today. Yeah.
Yeah, she might have been able to get the Brady Bunch money, except she probably like yelled at the judge.
When Natalie did her live, well, I think halfway through her live, I got a phone call. So
wait, what?
I went back and watched what she had to say. I think halfway through her live, I got a phone when Natalie did her live, well, I think halfway through her live, I got a phone call.
Oh, sounds like she's a little nervous about whatever this is.
So I went back and watched what she had to say, and she was in a unique position that I, am not in as far as being.
I mean, I've seen that kind of shit on Chatterbait where I'm like, that is a unique position that I've never been in, but I don't think she's talking about that.
being really close to both of them.
Has she ever
And I
been
think
kicked
she
off of
handled it
Chatterbait?
with a lot of grace. My heart goes out to her. I know that she has, a lot of pressure on her as well. I don't think it's fair because she didn't ask for that. She didn't do anything wrong.
I think it's
And,
all fair once you enter the
I
marketplace of
hope that,
ideas.
she knows that we all support her as well. And I'm going to text her later.
You think she's going to join the board of the fucking
Thanks for going live today.
SBTV
You're
Foundation?
welcome. I hope it wasn't a terrible mistake, but
I think Aaron's going to
I was
going to transition into the mode where the SBTV Foundation. This is
I'm
all
going
such
live
a
anyway,
giant
so
shit show.
Here I am, So, okay. We did it. We got through an hour and 16 minutes and 30 seconds. That's not too bad.
All right. Well, good for you.
Too bad. All right, everyone.
All right, everyone.